In this video, I'm gonna show you $1 million plus landscape design that's coming to life that was inspired by the client's favorite restaurant. Let's check it out. All right, so this design was actually hard because his property was super long and he was very specific. He loves this restaurant, Restoration Harbor Restaurant in Youngsville, which is in Northern California. You can see from these photos that there's so much old world, like elements that you would see, but mixed with new modern details. Even in this photo, having this structure and having a fountain in the center framed by trees. This one actually is probably a better view of it. And seeing a lot of metal work incorporated was really interesting to me to make sure that we brought that to life. And then also open space, not everything's overly crowded. And you can see from the color palette, just that there's a lot of tans and creams and black. This is what we had to start with. And I'm so excited to show you the starting point, and then we're gonna work through and show you the finish. So let me pull up the starting point here. Now, these are just my notes, by the way. So I take a lot of notes when I'm meeting with a client. I'm like, okay, so what are you looking for? And he's like, spice of the front area, front yard, new gate. So I'm taking these notes as I'm meeting with the client and getting a better understanding of what they're looking for. But look at this. The reason why it was challenging is this. The property is so long. And watch the end of this video because I'm going to show you an element in this yard that does not cost a lot of money. I would say, depending on if you're doing the work yourself, maybe 30 or 40,000, maybe a little bit more if you're hiring it out, but it makes a massive difference. And you might not do everything I'm showing on here. I got distracted. Wait, no, keep it. I got distracted by my dog. Come on. Got my design companion. But it feels so luxurious. I can't wait to share it with you at the end of the video. Anyways, back to this. Let me show you a couple of the other notes. This client hosted large parties that he has fundraisers for. And he says, I have a lot of high-end cars, but the challenge is I need to feel like it's my home. But when I do have these events, which are twice a year, I need to feel like it's set up to stage my events. Super hard to come up with, so I wanted to show you what we did at the end. And then this is the area for the pool. This is what he kind of had right now. It looks terrible, which I love when people have terrible stuff already because it just makes it easier for us to really impress them in the back end. And then the backyard, this right here is that secret area I'm talking about that you need to watch because you're gonna be shocked. Look at this. It's just grass. What are we gonna do with it? What can you do with a simple area of grass? I will show you at the end. Okay, so here it is. Here's the front entry. And remember how much he loved that restaurant? So I'm gonna point out a few details that we got inspired by. And one is definitely these large columns, but columns are so typical. Everybody puts a column and a light on top. But these ones, we really came up with the idea where we, see how we concave the insert? So you see how that bends in? And so what happens is that hanging light now hits that curve and it has different light detail in it or light intensity to really highlight that curve. So remember, metal and stone are really prominent in that restaurant design. So we really wanted to kind of keep that and make that look. So there's the front. Let me move to the back. We got new olive trees. We took the driveway and inserted a large grass strip in the middle to really make it feel more custom, but not blow the budget on so much detail in this long driveway. Now here's that section I was telling you about. He wants to do fundraisers, but he also wants it to make sure he can use it when he's not doing it, which is most of the time. So we created this large section cutout, created some big ribbons, put artificial turf in the center, created these artistic metal panels that are all lit up. And then you have this really kind of secondary area that creates ambiance. It's really important when you have large space to kind of divide them up into small rooms. And that's what this one does. So imagine coming into this side, you're almost surprised. There's a fire feature, there's a water feature, there's string lights, there's pots. Now, remember I told you he needed to have it for functions and events, and I didn't mention, but he has a large high-end car collection. So let me do the quick magic here. Boom. So now imagine this is a whole different, now it's not family over, now it's 150 people over, and this whole area now doubles as areas where we can lay out tables. He can park his cars here, but they can still walk through. That was really important, that the area wasn't blocked. And then we spent a lot of time kind of figuring that out. You have some hanging lights highlighting the cars. So it really becomes this unique event space. Let's go back to the top. Now, one of the things I forgot to mention is that he wanted a rectangular pool, and it always is a challenge when someone wants custom but with rectangular. And a lot of rectangular pools are there for safety. You can have an auto cover on it, or there's an easier way to, they're a little bit easier to create a barrier around. So this was his request, but he needed it to feel luxurious. So let me show you what we did. We raised the pool, and instead of putting the pool inside or making it its own space, we actually created this almost planter section around it, put turf on top, raise the pool. Look at this. This pool is only 2 inches above the turf, but it creates this beautiful mirror-like fountain effect. And that was really important as we were working through this design. We didn't want it to just feel like a pool, but also have multi-use. People look at the pool more than to use it. So anytime we have the ability to really create a fountain feature or make it feel like a fountain feature, it adds a lot. This was another detail that most patio covers we've done are more simple, have a straight roof. But remember his stuff, let me go back to it. This was a main inspo photo that he had. And so having this as his main inspiration, you can see now this patio cover really connects with that overall theme. One of the things I want to point out, this is something you can't, because you have a large concrete footing, you can't put plants around the ground with a large concrete footing, but you can put them in the pots. And that's why we have these pots, so that this vine can then grow through the architectural metalwork and really create this kind of connection of softscape and hardscape. Okay, this is another piece that I was really excited about, and he got excited about when we showed him. But this is a fountain, again, classic, elegant, traditional, with some new ideas. But this is a large bowl of water pouring over, framed by 2 huge olive trees. And I want you to tell me in the comments below, how much of it on a percentage level do you feel the connection from his inspo to this yard? Seriously, comment below. Let me know things or ideas that you might have expressed differently, and if you had the control of design. But these are ideas that we came up with using his inspo, and I'm just so excited to see this come to life. Okay, I know I was telling you about that detail in the back. I want to show you now. Remember, it's no pool, it's no water feature, it's no spa, but it's something luxurious, and it was a piece of grass before. Let me show you this. I'm so excited to show you what a simple grass area could look like. So we did 4 trees, planted those. Whether you get big or small, you can if you have time, let them grow. And then it created this curve cutout, and we just put gravel down. We didn't do any tile work, we put gravel down. And then the hardest part of this whole design is actually creating that retaining wall that's supporting the dirt. It takes, footing, steel, concrete, but after you have that done, the rest is easy. It's planting trees, putting some gravel down, buying some outdoor furniture, buying a couple fire pits. You can even buy them with propane, or you can run gas to them. But look at this. I feel like out of all the yard, this is to me the most cozy area. So I wanted to show you this just to know how simple it can be from a construction standpoint. All those ornate details, you have this, I feel like they're almost equal in the sense of like comfortability that they give you. They all serve a different purpose. But anyways, here it is, something simple, something you can really do. And then if you have the space, and then also having these ramps, not having steps, but having that gradual ramp effect was a little off the norm, but I feel it really added to this design quite a bit. So there it is, a quick synopsis of this entire yard that's coming to life. It's coming to life right now. So you're seeing a virtual tour. I can't wait to walk you through the finished tour. So make sure and watch and look out for this design that comes to life here in the next year or so. Watch this next video for more design inspo for your backyard.